What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? How is the world treating you? Okay, I think we can hear the audio. Just gotta give this a minute to update. Okay, there we go. How's everyone doing today? Napal V here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please click the like button, click the share button, click the subscribe button. I'm doing this on YouTube, so in the context of YouTube, this actually does make sense. So yeah, please do all that stuff at your convenience. Otherwise, let's get started. So, we left off yesterday. I thought the importation of the low poly um, assets would take longer. Doesn't appear to be the case because the reason why it took longer, because I actually did try to import this into a previous project, and the reason it took longer was because um, I my project was on a flash drive, and so as a result, it took longer. So, kinda had that coming. Alright, so let's look at what we have here. So this is actually the full asset pack. This is like everything that's contained within it. So I'm just gonna look through all these and figure out which one we can actually use in our project. So I'll just like take them and make them prefabs. We did this with the UI pack, and I think we'll continue doing this with the UI pack. Let me drink my coffee. And so we'll do the same thing. We'll do like the same exact setup here. Um, by the way, for some context, I bought this asset pack not too long ago. Um, this asset pack I bought on the Unity Asset Store. It was on sale for like 80 bucks. But you get so much stuff here. Like PolyPerfect does a great job, so shout out to PolyPerfect for doing such a great job and providing the world. Well, obviously it's not free. Um, but providing the world for such great asset packs. Okay, so let's enough babbling. I did enough of that. Let's see. Do they have any other kinds here, or is it just the greens? So I'm only looking at the main model. So let's go into the models here, prefabs, or they might have something in the scenes folder. So let's check that out. Did you move on to Spyro 3 soon? No, I'm still playing Spyro 2. Do you move on? Yeah, I'm gonna play Spyro 3. Um, we're definitely gonna be playing some Spyro 3 later today. So we'll definitely be doing that. Hold on, how do I even access this folder? Okay, so demo scene, all models. Let's see, worlds. Let's try it. Let's see what's here. Uh, what's in the sci-fi? Because that's definitely what I want here. Terrain plane. What's this? That's a terrain plane. That's also a terrain plane. These are all terrain planes. So these are all literally terrain planes. This is like, let's take a look at here. What's this here? World Field? World Field 4. That's weird. I'm thinking. This is the island pack. This is the city pack. So I'm guessing this is like these are all tiles. Okay. Uh, Suburban. Okay, we got some suburban sprites. This is a tile road straight. I can't speak. You got Japan. You got a farm asset pack. I suppose we could make our level somewhat reminiscent of this. But all these are like separate. These are all just like examples, by the way. Um, if we look at this one, oh, we got a dungeon pack. Goddamn, this looks cool. And we got the home pack, which is an estate. I guess we could sort of build a level from this. We shall see. Okay. So I got a whole bunch of stuff here. We can use. Let's see what else is in here because I haven't really. You got animations and you got people, which we don't really need that. Position. These are all animations. I don't really. Not looking at that. Materials, colors. We got more colors in here, but we already have enough colors, so that's not really that. This is like a universal pack, so obviously we're not going to be using everything in here. What's in here? I don't know what this is. Textures. I don't know what M is. I think it means models. We got meshes. These are Roman pillars. But essentially, we can use prefabs. Pirates. Okay, so this is like pirate levels. Japan. Uh, what are all these? Construction. Medieval models. You got swords, shields, pretty much all that stuff. You got tiles here, because this is what I was looking for. Okay, so let's go back to one of our scenes really quickly and see if you can drag in one of these. We can try this scene here. This time around, let's actually like... So if you were watching this yesterday, we finished the minimap feature, which I wanted to finish for a while. So I think there's no greater time to actually bring in actual poly perfect stuff. Let's see what this looks like. This is just a plane. Okay. Nope, don't want that one. What are NBs? I don't know. Oh, wait. That's what I was looking for. So this actually here, this right here is actually what I was looking for. Okay. So let us go ahead and just recreate a new level or scene rather, and just start building some stuff here. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's create a folder for terrain. And so we're going to be adding our terrains in that folder. Now, just to be clear, we're not going to make a big level, a super giant level. We're just going to go through here and just experiment as we can. Now, I don't know where my scenes folder is. I just had it here a second ago. Okay, so scenes. This is going to be poly test level 1. Poly test level, I guess. That's a good name for it. We'll keep everything here as it is because we ultimately want to see what we can drag in and whatnot. Poly prefabs, low poly models, prefabs, tiles M actually is what we want here. Now we want a plane, so let's put that at 0, 0 position wise. Now let's see where it went. Okay. So that looks pretty normal. Although I guess we could sort of make it a little bigger like that. Let's make it 1. Whole numbers only. Alright. That's 1. And I'm just going to unpack this and call this the plane. Basic plane. And I'm just going to add this to my prefabs folder. Now I can't push this entire thing to version control. The reason I can't do that is it's marked as private, so you can't really push assets, unfortunately. So I'm just going to check this in. Add low poly plane. It's pretty simple. Okay. I guess what we could do is remove that and add a parent object. 0, 0, 0, 0 everything out. And where's my terrain tiles, which is right there. Oh, hold on. I could actually just check in all these. But I have to do for every one of these, which I don't really want to do. This is tedious. Well, we'll do it. Because I actually do want this in all my projects. Well, I mean, this project anyway. This is actually a huge part of this project. There we go. I want to look at something. So, is there an easy way? If anyone knows an easier way to do this than just going through one at a time, please help a brother out. Or maybe I could just go through here. Please help a brother out. So all this stuff has been added, good. All that stuff has been added, good. Won't let me do both of them? Fine. Thought it would for a second, but apparently not. Come on, why is it doing this? Okay, it's obvious to me this is gonna take a while, so we're gonna play some music while we're waiting. I really gotta change this thumbnail. It's a bit misleading. By the way, I'm not playing Spyro right now. I know the thumbnail says Spyro, and clearly I'm not developing Spyro. So, just to make sure if anyone gets confused, it's that. Just to make that super extremely super clear. We're gonna be doing that later though, so yeah. Just make Sunday just to finalize this Sunday. We're gonna be, just listening, or I'm not listening, just playing some Spyro. I'll see if I can beat Ripto's Rage, which I highly doubt I will, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. Finding a good playlist is harder. It's actually I'm more indecisive with that than anything else. This one's good. Okay. It says background music, really. Everyone check out Panda Beats. The one I'm listening to specifically is called Night Trap, I believe. Panda Trap. Night Panda Trap, yeah, that one. I do not own the rights to this music. Just saying. Alright. The reason I'm playing it is because it's clearly taking forever. I know low poly has Unreal Engine assets too, which when I was working with Unreal Engine during my embargo of Unity, that's when I actually noticed that. This was like last year when I was messing around with Unreal Engine. Come to think of it, I should create a Spiral playlist. My god, this is so tedious. Because the thing is, you can't go into folders and then add all those assets in. I wish you could, but I don't know. Is there an easier way to do this? There has to be. 'Cause, you know what? I don't know, mate. I'm just gonna... just not necessarily changing that. Why is it like delayed? Now I gotta wait for everything to happen. Can I just add all the non-poly? Okay. Okay, and now I'm kind of annoyed. Let's try that. Hopefully that worked. My goal is to like not use those like grid assets and now just use low poly stuff for testing purposes. We're gonna build some elaborate levels, but I just want to make sure what I have right here works with everything else. We do have a mesh collider, so that's good. I don't know why this is doing. Alright, I think we should be good. Our low poly perfect is now part of our project repository. So I guess there was a faster way to do it. I was just doing it really slow for no apparent reason. Okay. So I didn't know any better. That's the best way to explain my lack of, you know, whatever. Okay. I don't know why that just happened. Let's let's continue building. So we got the ground here, got the basic plane. It's 1 unit above. We're gonna continue adding more stuff. It's gonna go like right here. It's gonna go on the same level. Well, it's always gonna be on the 1 field, but we're just gonna have to line this up with the best of our ability. I know that sounds really weird. Actually, what we could just do is this. Just duplicate that. Should have just done that from the get-go. Okay, there's a noticeable gap there. I don't know. It's a bit green. I actually worked on a 3D project before. If you remember, I think I exported it to YouTube from Facebook. I streamed it on Facebook. I don't know why I streamed it on Facebook. Don't ask why. That's why I didn't even know if I wanted to come back to live streaming. We're gonna have to make a few changes. Okay, so X goes this way. Wait, which way is X? Oh, Z is a bit off. There we go. Now it should look a bit normal. This looks really similar to Kenny's assets, but I guess all low poly has some level of similarity, I guess. Okay, so let's copy that. There. The z-axis here is 0.11. Let's move that all the way there. There. Now we have somewhat of a walkable field. Alright, so you don't really know what's underground. Frankly, it really doesn't matter much. Alright, this is going to be somewhat of a long video, because that's what level design is. It's very long. It's a very creative process, but at the same time, it's like very long. Alright, what is the... We're moving on the x-axis this time. 29.78. Okay, let's just make sure they're all uniform. And it's all just knowing what numbers they are. You know, it's all a numbers game. I'm gonna get roasted for saying that, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Alright, so here we can just take our best educated guess. As long as it's not like, okay, that one's a little too far off. We can make it a little closer. The goal is not to see that crease. And let's see, this one is on the z-axis, 89.27. Same thing. What? Why won't let me? Okay. It's a pretty long process. If you don't want to hang, you can. But if you leave the stream, I won't feel bad. It's all good. Okay, so there's clearly an edge here, but the player won't even notice it, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's continue adding some more. Let's go this way, actually. I have like no clear direction on any of this, so I'm just like going with the flow. Alright, so this time around we're going on the x-axis. X is this way. And 89.6 is the position. So 89.6. I could actually just type that out. I'll be honest with you, level design in 2D is a lot easier. Because you could just use a terrain brush, a tile, a sprite editor, and you already have the level. Like, I feel like that is sort of the point here. That's why 3D games are more sophisticated. Unpopular opinion. So one, you can just figure out what works. So like this distance here is good, and it turns out it's 119, negative 119.2. How are we doing here? So what we should do is bring in the tank. Alright, so I ran into problems with this before. We don't need the main camera. We'll get rid of the main camera. Because our level essentials has it. Yeah, gross. Okay, so the tank is going to be... So if you go into 2D mode, or the game, you got the UI right here, the tank's all the way up here. But we don't want that, you know? Alright, I'm just gonna not play any music, because I don't want to. And instead, I'll just do this silently so I can hear my own thoughts. Hmm. Shout out to Brackies. It's a pretty useful trick. Wait, why can't I? Hold on, let me see if I could try this. This is a pretty good distance, I guess. Wait, let me try this. You know, one thing I haven't really tested on here on my desktop is the controller support, so let me try that. I'm going to be working on this primarily on my desktop unless I'm doing demos. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. Alright, so as you can see, this is what it looks like with controller support. This is a bit too close to my liking though with the controller. Hold on. Let's stop that. Let's zoom out just a teeny weeny bit. So I like how it's facing right now, but realistically speaking, we can just go out just a little bit like that. I think that looks better. Why? What does this mean? Oh, I don't know, man. The more I look at this, the more I'm against the rotation. So I'm going to remove that. Or, I guess what we could do is add a private boolean. So instead of just removing it, we could just set that to false. We can just move this line right in here. If you don't know how any of this works, check out my previous video. Because I constructed this. This is all from a Brackeys tutorial. So shout out to Brackeys. Okay. I might need that at some points. I don't know why I closed it. Okay, let's see what happens when you run this without the rotation. Okay, so right now I don't have the rotation and it already feels a lot better. Depending on feedback, I'll remove the laser pointer. But I can tell you right now, it already feels a ton better. And it already feels a ton better. I also kind of want to move the camera a bit back a little bit more. See how that looks? Okay, that looks way better too. Save, play. Save, play, safe way. There. I like this. I like this a lot better. Alright, let's get some bubbles in here. Where should we add some spawners? I really gotta clean this up. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. Let's see, where do I even put that? Level Essentials. It's not in Level Essentials. It's in da 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 da. We definitely made it a prefab. No. No. It's in here. Why did we put it in here? I think that's definitely a good spot for it. Let's try it out. Now we should have. Oh, they fall from the sky. Ha. I don't know if I like that. That was not intentional. Frickin' A. I got the Lambo. I don't know. It just. So the whole notion of. Oop, ow. The whole notion of just bubbles falling from the sky made it unintentionally cool. What do you guys think? Is it lame or cool? I think it's cool. If you guys think it's lame, then I don't really care. Actually, no, I think I should care. I take that back. Yeah, because think about it. It does fit the bubble shooter phenomenon, right? It does fit in the mold of the bubble shooter. So it's not completely outlandish. I will say this. I have to speed up the controller. I actually like this a lot better. Bubble Tank Frenzy is a thing. Bubble Tank Frenzy is inevitable. If you guys disagree, I mean, you shouldn't disagree, because this is a dictatorship. Haha, I'm kidding. I accidentally shot one. I'm gonna rebind this, because I don't really like... Alright, I'm gonna play this with keyboard and mouse, because... Okay, I don't... I would like some feedback on the UI, though. Because maybe we can work off of that. Okay, so as far as the soundtrack I want for my game, I know this is a bit too early to talk about soundtrack or anything of that matter. Um, what I want to do is a trap. I love trap music, as you can, if you can't already tell. I am a huge trap fan. Um, well, if you don't know that, now you know. So I'm thinking if you have, if you know how to, if you want to take a shot at creating trap, I would love, if you're open to that, or, you know. All right, this is annoying. Let's see. Let's add this as a build. So let's not do that. Okay, so build settings. We're gonna add this scene here. Doesn't matter where it is. Poly test level. Okay. Gonna hit save. And we're gonna try. Nice combo, I guess. What did I even do? It's not what I wanted to show. Uh, Here it is. What did I even do here? I don't even know. Okay, let's okay, my Unity's glitching, clearly. Let's restart the editor. Okay, that's better. Can I actually type in here now? Yeah. Okay. So there was an issue. I guess right now it's working. Let's see if that's working. The game's working, so that's good. But is it really working? Why is it all the way up here? It's weird. Ow. Carpal tunnel. I just made this super hard on control mode. Goddamn. Uh, you know what? Let me try this. Let's make this a bit faster. Hmm. Let's make this a little slower, I guess. Hmm. I like the falling effect. It actually kind of works here. What do we do here? 4,000, because that definitely works better. I'll say this: it is a bit more challenging to play on a controller, but okay. Let's see what we got here. Got I'm pretty sure in the game manager or in the UI canvas in the virtual mouse UI. So like right here, for example. Okay, so we set it to 5,000. Why did we set it to 5,000? Let's set this to like 4,000. Test it out from there. feels a little faster, sure. Don't you guys ever just look at the mini map whenever you play games just to know where you are visually? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm doing that. I like this effect though. It does feel somewhat nice. It is sort of what I'm going for. Alright, what was the purpose of me playtesting this? Just to see that it works. And it's clearly not the scope of today's video, of course. So, the real scope of today's video purple. We've got a bunch of greens. So let's get rid of the green ones. Okay, good. Yeah. Score. I am gonna make this my new test scene, test level, rather, and whatnot. Because it does actually make more sense. I do need a shower, which I'll do a little bit. And we'll get back to Spyro, as I promised. I like this distance here. It feels just right. At least the Y direction does anyway. I don't know about any of the other directions. Okay. Um. Boom. See what I just did there? Okay, you know what? I know someone's gonna complain about this, so let me just make a quick segment and show what I did. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nepal V. If you're new here, please hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Just hit every button you can find to make the algorithm show my videos. So, I want to show you what I did in this video. So this video here is the TLDR version of the live stream I'm doing. Now, what we got is I got the low poly assets implemented. And so right now I'm just messing around with the green tile, as you can see right here. And it actually looks pretty smooth in terms of gameplay. So let me actually show you what that means. So as you can see, um, The mini-map is actually useful. I removed the rotation if you watch the previous live stream. And it just mini maps, I guess, are supposed to be useful, and this mini map definitely is useful, in my humble opinion. So, yeah. So the next plan here is to add some trees and foliage to make this level stand out a bit more. So I'm going to be doing that next. And I lost. Alright, thanks for watching. Please support the channel by liking, sharing with your friends, and subscribing. And leaving a comment telling me what you think, what you liked, what you didn't like. If my eyes deceive me and it's actually not as great as I hype it up to be. Whatever it is, just let me know. I read all the comments, so thank you for watching. Okay, so that went well. Alright, let's see. Let's actually add some foliage now. Let's actually see what's in the pack first. So Poly Perfect, common. It's not in common, it's actually in here. Materials, and we got the prefabs. Farm. We're not really building a farm. So we got a barn, which we could use in a level if you need to. But the point of this is, apocalypse. We have an apocalypse back. Damn, dude. Okay. It's interesting. Props. Let's see how this looks, though. A fountain level. Just zoom in a bit. I don't know if there's like an animation or something. I don't think there's an animation. But it just looks like a prop. You got a whole bunch of props here. You can actually see a prop. So this is a fountain, which you can't really go through. Well, I mean you can, but it doesn't really do anything. You can shoot something at it, but it goes right through it, so whatever. It is it does have a physics collider, so that's cool. And I guess you could use it as a landmass or something. So it actually does sort of make this look cooler. Okay. I am a bit annoyed, or not annoyed, that's wrong word. We're gonna make this smaller, but we'll do that another day. Okay. Let's go to let's actually add some trees. That's what I was actually looking for. Nature. It's in nature. Cloud, sea, mushrooms. Let's add some mushrooms actually, just to make it look cool. Why are we adding mushrooms? Because I want to. That's why. Do I need a reason to? Really? You decide. I wonder if I have any grass. We do have grass, so we'll definitely add some grass. This sort of is reminiscent of 3D game, 2D game development, which I'm more familiar with. Not an expert in it, but I'm just like that's more fine-tuned, because I did start out in 2D, in the 2D space. Then once the Unity runtimes beat, I took a course in the 3D space, And voila! After a perfect set of combination and whatnot, um, of officially, I've officially, I'm now ambidextrous. That's what I'm trying to say. So, right, let's see how this looks. It looks a bit weird because it almost looks like it's floating, but I guess for now it's fine. We'll have to, but let's add some trees. Grass, ice, mushroom. Ah, here it is. Bro, why is this like so small? That's a bush. Is it really? Oh. Where's that small bush? I just saw it a second ago. Let's delete that. Okay, let's, we need a big tree. No, we don't need a big tree. Let's see how this looks. Now we're a tank in a world of trees, I guess. We can literally go through them. Oh, well, nah. Huh. Huh. It's kind of hard to test these with bubbles. Go. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me disable the spawner, because we're testing this at the moment. We're testing collisions and stuff. I don't know if my tank has any collisions. It might not, though. So we got the character controller, okay. The tank base, which is a box collider. But the box collider is not really a trigger. Maybe it might be here. It's a mesh collider. So I want to know something. Let's pause right here and see what's going on. So we're not really touching it. Well, we might be, I don't know. But this is the base of the tank. But if I look at that tree that I was just looking at, like this tree right here. But let's just say I turn the convex on and play. Well, that doesn't do anything. So do I have to actually add another collider to this or something? I might have to tweak this tree a bit. But it sort of works with the character collider. Character controller, not character collider, I don't know why I said collider, as this disk. So I can't really, so this works too, in some level. That works, okay. What about this? I guess like the whole idea here, let me test this. It's hard to control a tank with, but I can go through the tree. You know what I mean? That doesn't seem normal. It seems weird. So that's something I gotta figure out. Okay, let me just make a quick segment. Let's do another segment. What's going on, YouTube? How's it going? This is Nepal V here. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. As you can see, I added a bunch of foliage here. I got trees that don't really collide with the tank, but they kind of do. That's a bit weird. So I gotta figure out a way to like add a box collider to these. They do okay. So to add some context here. They do have mesh colliders, but they don't really have like box colliders. I don't even know what collider this fountain has, because yes, I can't go through this fountain clearly, but at the same time, I can't. I can. So that's a bit strange. I'm gonna have to figure out why that's happening. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, whatever button that boosts me in the algorithm. And if you like what I'm doing, if you like anything in particular here, comment the video, leave a comment in the video. I also will link the live stream, so definitely check that out too if you want to watch the full thing, um, the full recording. So definitely check that out. So yeah, please have a great day. All right, we Gucci. Okay, so I believe that's it for today. Um, I will publish this live stream and as well as the videos, so they will all be on my channel. I'm gonna be ending the stream here. I'm gonna go shower and we'll get back to playing some Spyro. So hopefully you guys will be around, stick around for that. We'll actually be playing some Spyro this time around, so please stick around for that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.